All right, Crystal. I believe you said you'd be available at 11:30. Obviously, something has come up. Therefore, I will record what I'm going to say and send it to you. I'll send you a link to the recording. And I will want you to send back a link with the name Cape Town, CAPETOWN, in the email to let me know that you have watched this. Now, this is the last week. You are behind. I'd like you to take your time today. I understand you're not working today. At least I hope your schedule didn't change all of a sudden. And I hope your mother-in-law is doing okay, and that's not the reason you're not here. If that is, please let me know. And we'll talk about what we can do about that. And so we can go from there. But what you need to do is get your paper in. Now, this is the review that I want to do. If we go back and look at what you started, you did get started. There was a good introductory paragraph. I'd like you to look at the grammar a little bit. There's a couple of grammatical errors in it, but the introductory paragraph is good. So I'd like you to go back through and look at it and make a couple of changes, but keep going. I want to see the rest of the paper. I know you've done a bunch of research. We have quite a bit. Now, let's take a look at what else is this week. We do have a discussion, and it's about the effect of culture on healthcare, a fascinating topic of which there have been written encyclopedias, I think. But we also have a setup here for a final presentation. We may or may not be doing that. Please excuse me. Sorry about that. I came down with a really bad cold yesterday, and I feel like crap today. Let's talk about that when we have a chance. I would like to try and talk with you Wednesday morning before you go to work, as I say, unless your schedule has changed. So please let me know if you're going to be available, because I think we need to have a conversation or two so that you can get this work done by the end of the weekend. Let's take a look at your grade book. Since you're the only student here, there's no FERPA violation. So most of what you've turned in has been pretty good, but you're behind on the case studies from last week and the capstone report. This week there's no case study, so don't worry about that. So let's get you in, get you finished, and then you'll have an exit interview day that you can come back and bring the textbook and stuff and get that out of your house. Since I'm as tired as I am and not feeling well, I'm not going to stress my voice very much, but I am going to suggest that you contact me, send me an email with some detail as to how you're going to finish this out. This is your last class. I'm not planning to be available next mod to help you go through this again. So please, let's get this out of the way. And I'm not going to be here next mod because I'm going to be visiting my daughter and son-in-law in Denmark. So, but let's get this out. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of thinking about constraints on long-term care. You've had some experiences in it. I think that this would be really good if you can write this and write it well. it would be a really good thing to show to an employer, potential employer, when you're out there looking for a position in long-term care management, and can look at that and can show that you've actually thought about this particular rather sticky topic quite a bit. So that's what I'm really after, is something you can use as well to finish your class sequence here, something you can use as a marketing tool. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to say a whole lot more. I'm sorry that you're not here. I tried to wait, but I am so worn out that I'm just not going to, excuse me, not going to last much longer. So go ahead, send me that email with Cape Town in it, and send the longer email, might be the same email, with what your plans are for finishing the class. So I hope things are okay. As I said, I hope your mother-in-law is okay, and that's not the reason that you're not able to be here today, and the rest of your family as well. And I will talk with you, I hope, soon.